can't even begin to explain how excited I am to do this finally. True enough, spirits at my head going, hi, hello, hi. Yeah, you need to do this today, so you're doing this today. So I'm doing this today. I'll explain the things that I do as I do them, so you just are in the know. I am clearing away any stagnant energy in the decks as well as in the air. That's what the bell does. High-pitched frequencies or even low-pitched frequencies can do it as long as they're, it's kind of like having like pepper on top of surface tension. Having pepper on top of water and you drop in one little drop of soap and it goes bloop. Same thing. Same kind of idea, but with sound. People also use smoke to cleanse, like incense and whatnot. I have pets, and I have one that's really sick, and she's on her way out right now, sadly, and that's neither here nor there. I'm actually amazed that I'm present enough, and that with her being as sick as she is, I'm probably going to have to put her down on Wednesday, which is heavy on my mind, that I'm surprised that I'm present enough in order to give a reading at all. But I did a lot of cleansing last night, so I feel exceptionally good today. So anyways, we've been friends for several years now. Wonder Woman brought us together. I've always wanted to give you a reading. I've been reading for most of my life, 27 out of my 44 years. I picked up my first deck when I was 17, thinking that I won't get beat up anymore. People will want to ask me for reading. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. Anyway, so here I am. The pandemic happened, and I really started to study it. And then shit happened. I'm disabled now. I can't make money the way I used to. So now I was accepted by disability. I think a little magic, because I am a practicing witch, did some spell work. I got accepted to disability quite quickly. And I do this on the side. So anyway, that's my story. I'm sure you don't want me to bore you anymore with that. Not that you're... Anyway, shut up. I'm getting ahead of myself. Today, for your reading, I'm going to be reading intuitively. And that means that I'm not using a spread. I love using spreads, but I'm not going to use a spread. A spread, I'm just going to explain everything to you because you're inquisitive sort, and I'm sure you'll probably want to get read again at some point in the future. But like, this is a spread where it tells you where to put the cards and what each card means. And I use them a lot, and I love using spreads. But today I'm going to read intuitively because this is a spirit-led reading, and Spirit's telling me to read you, and it's trying to tell you that it has a message. So I'm not going to use a spread. I'm just going to read as they come up. And when I do intuitive spreads, I start with an oracle card, and then I can continue with tarot, and I usually end with a yes or no question using this is what's called, that's not the right one. This is what's called a pendulum, where it's a crystal point on the end of a chain, and I'll show you. And then you ask it questions such as, excuse me, pendulum, hello, I love you. Can you please show me a yes for the audience? Thank you so much. Can you go back to center? Now, could you please show me no? So as you can see, there's a definite difference between yes and no. I also use pendulum boards. This is how I do spirit guide readings. It'll spell out names and give me dates as well as, regular numbers. It's very much like a Ouija board, except I am very protected. And I also have guardian spirit guides, including my grandmother, and a big old black snake named Cobra, named Arrow, who's a protective spirit of mine. And him... I won't get into it. He's an asshole, and I love him. But anyways, yes, I called you an asshole. But anyway, the decks I'm using for you today, the Oracle deck, and I know you're going to love this, the Oracle deck is the Magic of Marvel. And the Tarot deck is the DC Tarot. So putting that aside, I'm going to start taking the crystals off the deck. I put crystals on the deck in order to charge them up. This is an amethyst cluster. Amethyst is a divination stone. These are selenite sticks. These keep energy moving so they don't get stagnant. I'm surrounded by it. Clear crystal skull. Clear crystal cluster. Chevron dream crystal skull. So it's like the same crystals on each deck, but just in different shapes for each one. All right. I also am a teacher, if you haven't guessed already. I'm teaching, starting my actual real class, starting at February, I hope, on tarot. My first beginner class will be this February. All right. Hey, Google, play Stevie Nicks.
Sure. Here's Stevie Nicks on YouTube Music.
Okay. See how it flipped out of the deck like it did? Turn it down a little. Wait a minute, baby. Stay a little while. All right. So you see how the card flipped out of the deck? That's the way Spirit's like, hi, this is the card I want to read for you. So it chose Hala. Hala, seize the day. So whatever's happening in your life right now, where's the book? It's telling you to seize the day. Hala. It even has Howard the Duck in this deck. Hala, all things must come to an end. Just as the goddess of death sought to bring about Ragnarok, she now creeps into your spread as a harbinger of endings. This doesn't mean a literal death, but transitioning from innocence to awareness, misconceptions to truth. You are being confronted with the unexpected, and though it may feel as harsh as the truth of Nightsword, you must let go of the things that no longer serve you. So, what this card generally means, like in tarot, the death card, it means that there's change either happening or going to soon happen in your life. And this, I'm going to get some water here. And this change is going to shake you to your soul. It's going to be life-changing change. It's not going to be like, oh, I'm going to wear purple today instead of red. It's not going to be that kind of change. It's going to be life-changing change. And I don't see it as something that should be scary, though all change is. It is something that will, it's like metamorphosis. It's like Sailor Moon transforming from Usagi into Sailor Moon. You will form a cocoon and you will come out a butterfly. You will go into a change that you will emerge from better, more beautiful, more powerful than before. Okay? So just keep that in mind as we read your next cards from the tarot, and we'll see if death or the Tower card comes out in your reading. Those are both change cards, and the death card is a much more gentle than a change card than the Tower. The Tower card is like, things are going to get shaky. So we'll see. Regardless, if either of those cards pop up, it's not anything to be frightened of, because there's always okay, yeah, I know he is. I'm not going to tell you what I just saw because I have a feeling that it's going to come up again. I have a feeling I'm getting lost because there's so much information coming in right now. Okay, I'm just going to shut up and shuffle. I have a feeling like if I met you in real life that we would probably talk all day and never shut up, and then it would be like 4 in the morning and we both would have to work at like 7. We would like be BFFs in a heartbeat. I really do feel it. Okay. Yeah. Move these out of the way. I don't like that. Don't have enough room. There's so much stuff I have. I'm making spell candles and I've got stuff everywhere. Come on. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. What did I say? Okay. There are going to be major changes coming. Like the tower is here. The Joker is the tower. Okay. There are major changes coming in your life. And this spread is here to prepare you for them. And maybe that's why I am here. That's why Spirit is like, and I felt like messaging you today. And by the way, let me know what on your wish list you want most, or if tips are better, because I sent you a little message on OnlyFans, and I want to help equip you. I wish I was there to help do photo shoots for you, because I think it would be great. Sorry. Anyways, so, but you are very much, you are a thinker of the heart, and your choices are often fueled by emotion, and you're a smart guy. You are, but your decisions get clouded by emotion, and that's going to lead to your downfall. And that's what I don't want for you. You need to learn how to take emotions out of your decision making, not out of your thinking completely, because the way you think makes you who you are, but out of your decision making. Okay? Because this is the underlying problem we have in your spread right now, because that was called, this is your shadow card. This is the card that's on the bottom of the deck, and it's in reverse. Okay, the Queen of Swords, Katana. She's telling you that, girl, you need to stop thinking with your heart when it comes to making decisions and start thinking with your head. Okay, think with your brain. Be logical about stuff. Okay, there's nothing wrong with thinking with heart sometimes, especially dealing with your loved ones. But when you're talking about your life choices here, think with your brain. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. This is who I see at your core. Okay, true enough, you are a heavy earth person, because I see you would protect somebody. Like you would take a gamma ray burst for somebody if you could. You are steadfast. You are true. You would give somebody the shirt off your back if If they didn't have a shirt, you would give someone the shoes off of your feet if they needed it. You are that man. Okay? Yep. Ringing. You are that man. Okay? Lead you not into temptation. You do have a slight of an addiction. You do. And I see it as, one, you're a perfectionist. Not that can be a bad thing, especially when you already have done it perfect and you don't see how great it is, and then you run it into the ground and it's no longer perfect. That's something that you also need to work on. But I see that you, I'm trying to word this right, because it's not a bad thing. It's just something you need to take into account. It's like, I don't want to say vanity, though you recognize how handsome you are, and you're always finding your light. And I'm not sure what sign you are, but that's very strong Leo energy. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're not a sun sign Leo, then it's in your chart somewhere, like maybe once or twice. Nothing wrong with that, but people can see that as you're like standoffish and think that, and you're not. That's not who you are. You just know that you're cute. That's it. There's nothing wrong with that. But you also love cosplay, and I can see money being an issue with that. And that kind of goes against who this guy is. So that's a constant battle with yourself. Okay? You like to stick, you're a traditional kind of guy. And you're always seeking to know more. But I also see there's somebody in your close circle that is, I don't want to say he's talking smack, but he or she is definitely not being truthful. And because we got the Seven of Swords here along with the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Pentacles. So what this says to me is that you got somebody in your group that's going to be feigning poverty. And be like, oh my God, I have no money. I don't have any money, and please, I need you to give me some money because I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. If I don't have any money, I'm not gonna be able to pay my bills. If I don't have any money, I'm not gonna be able to... They're lying. They don't need anything. And because you are who you are, you're gonna want to open your wallet. Okay? Don't. They're lying. And you already have an issue with the money thing. Okay? So don't. Keep that money to yourself. You and Cass are poor enough on your own without having somebody else trying to dip into your savings. Okay? Don't. Excuse me. No cup has ever been truer. Blah. Anyway, you need to change that around. Like if this person is in your life the way that they is, if this person's in your life the way that they are, you need to cut them from their life. Cut them from your life, okay? Now, there's going to be a change of direction in your life, and it's going to come out of nowhere. Okay? But the cards are letting you know right now, as scary as this is going to be, you have got the strength to carry it, okay? Because it's going to be nightmare fuel. this situation that's going to happen, whatever it is, and it might even be linked with this trickster who's trying to borrow money or take money, and maybe learning about this might actually, like, change the entire timeline, and you might not even have to deal with this. I'm hoping, because that's how time works, and how tarot works is sending you red flags to be able to see things to prevent them. Okay. And I'm just a guide. I'm a flashlight. I'm a spiritual flashlight trying to shine. Here's this path, here's this path, here's this path. And I'm just trying to let you know what the paths are available. Which one you go down is up to you. No bullshitting. That's what that sign says. Isn't that cool? Anyway. So, because the tower is coming, where you're going to have to really lean in to the people you trust, your fortress, okay? Cass, your mom, your family, your friends, me, whatever, for your advice, whatever you need to make you feel grounded, because this is going to make you feel, what the fuck, you're going to feel, because this is literally your whole life, and everything that you've known is going to crumble down around your ankles. But, okay, it's going to allow you to start, like the Huntress here is a Page of Swords. You're going to be able to start from new with a new intellectual sight without having to knowing now, high-pitched ringing, to be able to make those choices about things with your life with more of an understanding, to take your heart out of things. Sometimes it requires a little bit of aloofness. I don't want to say be cruel. That's not what I'm saying here. I'm sorry. I've got little bottles of crystal chips to put in candles over here, and I keep on knocking them with my elbow. It's like the Huntress, when she's out there and she knows that she needs to get the bad guy, she's not thinking with her heart when it comes to, like, so-and-so did something to such and such and he needs to have his face punched in. She's not thinking about maybe he's got a family. You know what I mean? And that's what Spirit's trying to tell you. Okay, once this stuff happens, if it does, and it's wrecked and down around your feet and you're standing amongst all this rubble, know that now is the time that you can build anew, brand new and fresh. Whether it's recreating relationships, whether it's starting a new job, whatever it is about starting something over, that's the good thing about the tower, is that you have a clean slate. That's the good thing. That is the best part of the tower. Is after the dust clears, it's a brand new morning, honey. So I'm gonna leave you with that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give you a pendulum question, and I'm gonna ask the question for you because I am curious. This situation that is with Matt, does he know this person that is the trickster that's behind his back? Does he know about him already? Him or her? So you already have an idea about who this person is. Are they connected with his tower moment that's coming up? Okay, so they're not connected. This is talking about two different situations entirely. Is he capable of handling this tower moment? More than capable, Matt. Don't worry about it. Thank you very much. Goodbye for now. Message me later, okay? Much love.